Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, I'm a bit late. Let's start immediately. Hello, let's jump right into it without any delay because I'm super late. Well, not super, but anyway, I'm late, yes. I'm late. Yup. By the way, remember that our sponsor is Npipes and is giving us the servers, right, for to run our game. So maybe sometimes check their website, check what they are selling, and verify. You know, check what they are selling here. They have storage space, virtual server, SSL certificates, and such, right? So yeah, it's our sponsor, and our game runs also thanks to them. So show them some love. Some love. I don't know why the Restream app is not working anymore. I mean, it's like, sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. Every time I have to stop it and restart it. Why? There is something going on. I think probably maybe the pointer is pointing to another app or something. I think it's probably still pointing to the old. Let me see. Oh, no. I will have to check why, but no, maybe not now. But okay, because we are already late. By the way, guys, if you don't know, if you didn't know, we have released a number of tutorials on YouTube. The tutorials are covering pretty much the most important parts of the game. There are 14 tutorials that you can look at, that you can watch. And they are covering all the basic. I think also for some veteran players they may be interesting, because during these videos I say stuff that you may not know. So yeah, let me see how many views we got on the tutorials. If anyone, because the first day they were like 8, 9, 10. This one at 18, 9, 6, 30, 20, 13, 23, 20, 24. Well, there are anyway some. There are anyway some views. I mean, if we manage to help like 30 players, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, what I wanted to do... So our village is built, right? But now, if I attack a building, the NPC is not reacting, while we would like the NPC to react and attack you, right? So it becomes a fight versus the buildings, but also a fight versus the creatures. Now, the way to do it, because I think that the creature today are already reacting if you attack another creature, right? There is like a tribe sense, so they know that you attacked another creature. The stuff that I don't know is if that is stored. If that is stored in the brain, I don't remember if it's inside the NPC definitions, right? Because we have one archetype, right? We have one tribe archetype. Like this one, right? Let me see if we have it here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Jeez. Any tribe member, peace, aggressive, coward attack, normal attack, unite attack, chase, explore, ant resource, mind resource, go to sleep, wake up, breed, buy, resurrect, go to war, go to build, go to unbuild. Guard and guard patrol. I don't think are these two, but wait a turn. Try bomb actor entered. Someone has entered my tribe. It's probably done automatically then, because no, it's definitely not in this file. Ah, is it? Tribes. Tribesmen attacked. Behavior normal attacked. Okay, so if we just trigger this one, tribesmen attacked. Ouch, we don't have it. It's strange though, because You mean that is strange, because it's a reaction, right? Is a reaction. So a reaction usually is generated. Ah, wait. United attacked. Perceptive and tribesmen attacked. Ah, okay. So it's easier. Normal attacked, united attacked, coward attacked, normal attacked. United is also united, all scripted. But anyway, I think if we trigger this, I mean, it's a bit strange that we don't have this analyze here. Reacted event attack, united attack. Yeah, exactly. So I think we can trigger this behavior. When a building is attacked. Or when a building is receiving damage. Hello, Hula. Hello, the core snake. Hey. Are the building ill? The consumer too? Are they an attack to push the try to make more consumer? The buildings are not healing the creatures. I think it's okay though. I think it's fine. They are not healing the creature. Are an attack push the tribe to make more? No, I think that when they die, they respawn. So when you attack a member and you kill him, he will respawn after some time, right? But no, it is not. It's not automatically making more babies. No. No. So when a building is attacked, how do we? I don't know. Attack building, we don't have. I mean, a building is like a normal item at the end, right? So, in theory, is a PS item getting attacked at the end, right? No. Is a PS item actor getting attacked? Is a PS item actor getting attacked? Adjust HP. We already have a notification to the tribe of the building being destroyed, right? So that actually the... yeah, but I think I don't want to do it when the building is destroyed. I think I want to do it when it's attacked. So I think that here we have and here we need to generate a new behavior. I mean, we need to trigger. Sorry, we need to trigger a perception, right? We need to trigger a perception. So we have to trigger the perception united attacked. Or even better, we just because the problem is that if we don't do this, locate tribe target. And yeah, I think actually we need to trigger this. We need to trigger this behavior. And this behavior is we saw that it's automatically triggered by an attack, right? We saw that this is automatically triggered by an attack. React event attack, right? I don't understand what is the best way. If the best way is to just schedule a new behavior, right? Is to just schedule a new behavior, or if it's best to actually trigger a perception. Because I don't know if I can just schedule a... I mean, in theory, it's the same as... Yeah, it's basically this, right? It's basically this. So in theory, we could call this. With the caster and the target. Target is the victim. And caster is the attacker. So we go in the NPC brain of our NPC. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we can call this. Where the target is my... Yeah, I think we can call this, my boys. We can call this. We can do NPC manager. Handle perception attack. And then the caster is the attacker. And the target... that's the problem though. Because the target must be a PS character, right? The target must be a PS character, so I cannot really do it. Because it's a tribe perception. is a tribe perception. So it's the whole tribe. But yeah, it should be the same though. Tribesmen attacked. Normal attacked. I don't understand why we don't find. We don't find this one, right? So I'm a bit confused. Who is triggering this? Who is triggering this thing? Why is nowhere in our code? So this tribesman attacked arrives from somewhere else, huh? It is very strange, though. I don't know if this is still used because I don't see it getting used. I don't see that. I don't see the connection. I see the connection between the attack and the normal attack. And the attack and the united attack. Because this one we saw in the code, right? Yes, which is this one. So this is basically for any event of type attack, right? We are scheduling a united attack. So that's good. The only problem is that united attack that is on the tribe object. I mean, is it going to any... Ah, is here tribesman attacked? Why didn't find it? Huh? Why if I press F3 is not... because I was pressing F3 in the other window. Fantastic. I was pressing F3 here and it was not working. Wow. I think we need to understand how this tribe target works because I think we don't have it because is a split, right? Tribe target, send perception. Yeah, send a given perception to the tribe. Used to send a perception to all the tribe members. So basically, when we do tribe target, everyone, right? Everyone is getting the target. Is getting the same target. I mean, I'm good with this, but I don't know how to trigger it, right? I don't know how to trigger this. In theory, it's just a normal attack on anyone, but we missed the target, because in this case, the target is a building. The target is I mean, it's coming through a building, right? It's coming through a building. So if I do handle perception attack, I think I need handle perception attack on the tribe. There is an handle perception attack on a single object, right? Attack is not here. Tribe handle perception. It's not. I was thinking. Handle perception transfer. Is the only perception that we have? That is not super easy, eh? That is not super easy. We don't have a list of perceptions. Okay, let me review what I learned, because I'm a bit. So what we learned is this, right? What we learned. So let me just create another chapter here and say how the tribe reacts to attacks, right? Tribe reaction to attacks. By the way, we don't have the peaceful. No, we don't have the peaceful, the coward. They are not. They are not. Okay. So the tribe reaction to attacks, basically in recipe CPP, when we create in recipe manager, create global NPC types, right? We check the tribe. So in recipe manager, get an NPC type. We check the type of tribe. There can be peaceful. No, there can be. So we check the unity trait, what we call the unity trait. So if they actually act as a single group, right? We check the unity trait of the tribe, right? Which can be cowards. There are a number of cowards, normal, or united, right? Or united. Anything by cowards, right? Gets automatically this reaction event, right? It gets this reaction event automatically, which basically means that, but it is the tribe actually that is getting, right, the attack. So there is a reaction event on the tribe though, right? So what I don't understand if this type is associated to, I don't understand if this type is associated to the tribe object or if it's associated to each member of the tribe object. This is what I'm a bit confused, right? Because this is adding to NPC manager, right? It's not adding it. He's not adding it. No, yes, he's here. He's saving it into assemble type. But then this assemble type, how it is used though? Now I understand that it is created, right? This, by the way, is very hard-coded, I would say. It's very hard-coded, but fine. I think it's easier to test it than to try to understand how it works. Like, I would like to see if we actually trigger a perception attack, right? Because yes, we said we get react event attack, but is this react event attack on the tribe or on the member? This is what I don't understand. Because this one is then triggering united attack, right? And united attack is this. Which is only here. So it comes from there. So it's like if the tribe is a target, right? I'm confused about this. It's not clear. It's not clear how it works. It's not clear how it works, unfortunately. It's not clear. It's not clear. It's not clear, and it seems to me that it's not documented. It seems that it's not documented. It seems it's not documented enough, at least. Because tribe, I have tribe design. I have tribe scripting, which is only telling me about the is added to the okay, I think is added to the tribe member. So in reality what it's doing, right, what it's doing here is modifying But for example, when it's spawning a new member, right? When the tribe spawns a new member, which is here, I guess. Is it adding additional behaviors from the tribe or not? Doesn't seem that it's changing the brain in any way. I'm so confused. I'm so confused about how the fuck this works. Okay, we can test it maybe, which is the easiest. We can test it and debug it and see exactly what happens when I attack an NPC, right? But I think that what will happen is that one gets the attack. Okay, let me do this. Let's put 2 different members, right, of the tribe. I try to understand it from the code, but I tried to understand it from the code, but I couldn't understand it, so unfortunately. Come on, we have so many tables. Tribe recipe, okay. So so let's spawn 2 people. Okay, so we will spawn 2 people and not 1. And the first thing that we want to verify is that the second guy attacks me if I attack the first guy. And I think the answer is yes, right? But I mean, assuming that the tribe is defined as united. In the recipe. Unity is actually organized. What do you mean organized? We said that the unity was what? Organized? There is no organized. Okay, yes. Anything but cowards is triggering that. Okay, so I think it's fine. Yes, there are two men. Now the problem is that I cannot go because there are all the turrets. Fuck. Jeez. I can do a trick though. I can bring these two guys next to me. And yeah, let's do this. I cannot. Fuck. No? It doesn't find it. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that now we have a wall set of buildings next to us. They will attack us. They will kill us. But I think we can fly. And they don't. So if I attack this guy, right? So if I become... But I have to become visible and everything. Because otherwise... Yeah, this is not very easy to test. Okay, here it seems that I'm not in the range of the... Jeez, the turrets. Okay, GG. GG, run! Okay. Fuck, I cannot test it. I cannot test. Okay, let's remove the turrets and okay, we need to simplify the buildings because otherwise I cannot play. The city is defending itself too much. I mean, it seems though that the turret attacked me when I attacked the creature, which is kind of interesting. But I think it's just because I went a bit closer. I think that's the only reason. So, but if I say, wait, if I stay above the turret's range, right? Because the turrets have a kind of a range. If I go here and I try to attack this guy, can I attack him or no? Yes. I don't know what's going on. Now, this is not... Wait, this is not working. It will take me forever to test in this situation. It's impossible. Okay, let's create a simpler tribe, right? Let's create a simpler tribe that doesn't have all this mess, right? Because this is too complex, right? The current tribe is too complex. We cannot do it. So we need to copy this because we don't have to. We cannot lose it, right? We cannot lose it because if we lose it, is a problem. Yes, exactly. We don't have to lose this, right? But we will change it and we will just ask the tribe to build the nest, right? The nest and maybe not this trap, which is annoying, but we will ask to build the hive pool. Okay, the hive pool is fantastic. So it will only build the 2 buildings, nothing else, right? Okay. Okay, and 2 creatures. Okay. Okay, now I have to delete everything. Otherwise the buildings will already be there, right? And now I need to delete the item instances. The item instances in this, yes. Yes. We don't have any more the query that we did yesterday. No. Jesus. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, but basically it's this one, right? It's between 7150. Yeah, it's correct actually. 7150, 7160. 7150, 7160. Ah, yes, it's the one that I deleted. No. Tribe asset. Yeah. Tribe. Okay. I deleted them already. Tribe asset. Okay, we delete this. Okay. Sorry. I'm here now. Okay, so now all this will be gone, right? And if we restart just with if we restart just with 2 buildings and 2 creatures, right? This should be a bit easier, huh? This part, guys, is not easy. This part is not easy. This part is not easy because is deep in our system, right? It's deep in our system. Deep in our system. And we wanted to do it, right, integrated with our system. Okay. Okay, so now this tribe will build only the main building, which is this one, and the second building. Okay, none of these buildings is attacking me, so let's say that I'm good, right? I'm good to go. So now what I want to test is if I make myself visible and attackable, right? Let me do it once here so we don't have to type everything. So set me invisible false, set me attackable true, and set me invincible false. Okay, so this will be our attackable shit. Okay, so now I am attackable. Now these guys are a bit inside the building, but I hope I can still hit them somehow. No? Oh fuck. Can you guys come out a bit? Jesus. Well, I can slide the building, I think. I think I can slide the building. Ah. Yes. Okay. Okay, so now they are out, right? So if I attack one guy... Please. Can I have a weapon that does a bit of damage? Any damage, bro. Falcon. How much do we have for sword skill? Weapon, sword, 0. A whopping 0. Sword, let's say 50. Okay. Okay, now we have 50. Okay. Oh wow, this speaks now. It doesn't follow me though. Why doesn't follow me? Why doesn't follow him? Because I'm not attackable. Yes, I am attackable. Attackable? No, I'm good. Why this guy is not attacking me? He's not answering. Because he has the region. Behavior, do nothing. Behavior, do nothing. Let me try to attack the other guy. What do you mean he's dead? Huh? He's telling me that this guy's dead. What? What do you mean he's dead? I killed him. But no, he has 570 HP. Huh? What? I can attack this guy, but I cannot attack this other guy. What is going on? What is going on? You have made a monster now out of control. No, there is a bit of a problem because I don't understand why. I have two problems. The first problem is that this guy is not reacting to my attacks. Now he's dead. Now this guy is really dead, but this other guy, he should not be dead. Also because if he's dead, he would respawn, disappear and respawn. Yeah, you see this guy disappeared. Now let me see if he's respawning properly or not. I mean, he should. He should respawn. But I don't understand what is the difference between this guy and the other guy, right? They are both the same. He's not respawning as well. Or maybe we just take some time because the tribe needs to... I mean, he should respawn, yes. I fit perfectly in here. It's not respawning. We have a number of problems, guys. We have a number of problems. We have a number of problems. We have a number of problems. Two members. This member is considered dead. The second member is also considered dead. And there is no entity. Can grow, yes. Should grow, yes. But he's doing nothing. Weight 1720. One thousand and three, 103. 103 is definitely our recipe. So 103, yes, 103 is this thing, right? So he will. So this one must run, right? This one must run continuously because it's the one that is rebuilding the. Is the one that is rebuilding the buildings. And that one we proven that it works, right? So if I destroy a building... Jeez, now he has 5,000 damage. Ah! He has 5,000 damage. I would never kill it. Ah, jeez. How hard is to test this? Let me try to go with a sword 6,000. Can I attack, please? Okay, with war 6,000, we do quite of a damage. Okay. Okay, so we destroyed that building, right? So in theory, the tribe should rebuild it the same way it was doing before. Right? I don't understand this weight 1720. What is that? I don't understand what is happening. It seems that our tribe at the moment is not active, right? Which is very strange. It seems that our tribe is not active at the moment. I don't understand why. It's like if our tribe is completely dead. So it's like if tribe advance is not working. This. We need to debug it because he's not even doing this anymore, right? He's not even doing this. He's not even checking for idle NPC. Ah, that's the problem. Ah, okay. That's the yeah, that's the problem. If he has no members, he cannot do anything. Yep. So probably at the moment he's checking. He's checking the member numbers, and the member numbers is 0. But yeah, in theory he's gonna do this. But I don't see this moving. I mean, the result is always the same. The waiting time is always 1720. Now we need to debug it and understand what is going on. And also, I don't understand why this one is born dead, right? This one, the first creature is considered already dead. And that is very weird. But I'm pretty sure if I go under characters, right? And I search ID equal to 90,000, it should not exist. Yeah, it should not exist because these characters are created on the fly, right? So these are dynamic characters. They are not stored in the database. They are created on the fly. But why? Because we create our first member, right, with yeah, we can check this, right, but all these characters are created on the fly. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, but the fact that the tribe is not doing anything now is because it doesn't sense any active member. That is why. The very, very strange thing, right? That he was sensing one creature alive and one creature dead. I mean, that is very weird. EID 154561. Huh? What do you mean? It doesn't exist. I mean, this number doesn't exist. This number does not exist in the database. I don't understand how we assigned this entity ID to this guy. And basically he's saying that the entity exists, right? But the status is dead. But if I try to kill NPC reload, right? Oh. He actually did it. But there is no NPC. There is no NPC. But now he's actually falling down. Eh, 42, bro. 42. 42. So the but now this guy is alive. NPC is not part of any tribe. Jesus. So kill NPC. So kill NPC is not working on a tribe. On a tribe member. No, but all of this makes absolutely no sense. All this makes absolutely no sense. I mean, this is my archetype, right? This is the archetype that I use to actually copy the stats. To actually copy the stats, but this guy does not exist because this guy is this guy doesn't respawn, right? Because it's, well, I mean, if you kill him it does, but I think we need to introduce a new rule for tribes, because this guy is, yes, this guy is NPC spawn rule 0, right? So this means that this is just an archetype. Is not a real NPC. well, is an archetype NPC, right? But it's not going to spawn with this ID, right? Now kill NPC did it, but I think the kill NPC is not good to do on a tribe, right? That is basically what I see. But we have to fix that command because at the moment. So if let me just restart 1 second the server and understand what is going on. So we need to understand why the first creature is spawned as dead and the second creature is spawned as alive. I mean, in theory they use exactly the same code because the way they spawn is through the tribe recipe. Through this spawn member, right? Maybe we forgot to set them alive, but then why the second was alive then, right? Which is a $1 million question. Why the second was alive then? Okay, so ready for work. So he spawned 2. Debug tribe target. Hey, you see that now is checking because one is actually active, right? The first one is always dead. That is ridiculous. Why the first one is dead? They are spawned exactly in the same way. Why the first one is dead? Now, this one we need to understand because it makes no sense, right? So there is a spawn member. There is a spawn member somewhere in the recipe, yeah. In the recipe, right? We require a parameter the master NPC ID to clone the archetype. Example, exactly. So argument size, blah, blah, blah. Master ID, no. NPC, search navigable point, no. Copy from database. So this thing is executed twice for both of them. So it's executed identical for both of them. And that is what is insane. That one is alive, the other not. I don't understand. Maybe because the first one has a master NPC ID or something. You see, we do set alive true. We do set alive true, right? We have to debug it because I'm completely clueless of why the hell this is doing what it's doing. I don't understand. Okay, let's debug it, and we want to see why basically for the first NPC we are not setting the set alive to true, right? I don't know. In theory, it's created the same way, created through spawn member, right? Is created the same way. Maybe the fact that it's the first one is slightly different here, but I don't know. That is super weird. That is super weird. What do you mean build failed? Ah, yes, because here we were trying to do something, but we didn't understand how to do it. Let me just check one thing, because this one I think I can fix easy. The stuff that I can fix easy, I try to fix immediately. Someone said that there is a rogue that is falling down. I think that... Let me check 1 second. Oh, Jesus. Doesn't seem to happen anymore, unfortunately. Now, but if I could understand which guy was, maybe I could fix it, but like this, I don't know. Let me see if I can. No, no one is falling anymore. No. Nah. Okay. Anyway, I tried, but it was not the case. Okay. Is this starting or not? I mean, in theory, we don't even need the client. We only need the yeah. In theory, we don't even need the client. We only need the server. We only need the server to understand when the spawn happens, right? Yeah, working on this tribe thing is very hard and very slow. I know. I mean, I wanted to make more progress, but it's hard. I think we can, but we need to have a good setup of our tribe and our tribe members. If the tribe members are already not active, dead, or not properly associated to a brain, this is not gonna work. I mean, the tribe still evolves because we said that he has 0 resources needed, right? So So he evolves because it doesn't need any resource to evolve. Okay, spawn member, right? It is the first one. Okay, so we want to understand what is going on here, right? So we definitely spawned the NPC. And I guess that is the first guy, right? That is the first guy. I assume. Because we get the 90,000. Yes, that is the first guy. And we try to get a brain. Wait. We get no brain, so we get and check the master NPC ID. Okay. So we get the brain from the master NPC, which actually is a valid brain, which is this one, which is Consumer Tribesman. Okay, fantastic. And then we do this init based data, which I don't understand fully what it means. Let me just see 1 second what this thing does. It's getting a region name, but region name is empty. Okay, there is no region. Name as Consumer Tribesman, yeah. Init base data. So init base data is basically setting the name, setting the PID, yep, setting the type, yep, and setting the region, that in this case is empty. Okay, fine. So this is an easy function, right? So this should not do any damage. Dan is doing clear state. Clear state is a bit risky because it's doing clear state, init only, behaviors clear state. Okay, it's basically resetting any needs, any active needs and stuff, but this should make no difference now because the NPC is just created. And then he's adding a new brain. By NPC ID. Okay. Okay. And then we set alive to true. We set alive to true. Yeah. So why is not... It is very strange. And by the way, the NPC is already alive, because you see that he's alive here is already true. So we set it again to true, but I don't think that it's gonna kill him, right? I don't think that this is going to kill him. Flag, flag, flag. Well, I mean... He's alive is anyway true, right? Now, he didn't change, so... Yeah, so we just set alive to true, yeah. And then we attach the member, right? So, now the question is, how it is possible that this guy becomes dead after some time, right? So that is very weird. I mean, we can put maybe a breakpoint inside set alive and see if anyone else is calling this function later on. But yeah, and here we are spawning the second guy, right? That is the second guy. And we also set the flag to true for him. Ah! Wait a second. We entered with the flag false in set alive. What the hell? Set alive false in NPC brain. clear state. NPC brain clear state. There is a set alive false. But why this happened? Who are we loading here? Consumer tribesman. Yeah, this one is our guy. What is the PID of this guy though? PID is 42. That is a bit strange though. I mean, here we are loading another NPC. Huh? So that is after tribes, huh? No, it's not after tribes. It's the same copy NPC from database, so... And no, here we are in spawn member. There is a bit of a mess here. So it seems that we called set alive another time, right? After a bit though. I mean, not immediately. And here we called it with false. Well, I mean, huh? Yeah, we called it with false actually. Because the clear state is setting the... But why we executed this clear state set alive false only now and we didn't do it before when we I mean, are we going through another... Yeah, I think we are. We are going through another we are going through another load. You see that this load is not the previous one? This load is different, right? So the one that we were doing before was setting alive after this, right? And this one is not. Well, it's doing set alive through here though. I mean, assuming that we complete this, but I assume we do. Wait. Set alive. If it's player. No, but all of this will run. All of this will run, right? So we can skip it. Display visual equipment. Yeah, but we do set alive true. We do set alive true anyway after. But I'm a bit lost into this. Hello, Enceladus. I didn't forget about doing the model. I've just been trying to finish some stuff, taking longer than expected. Okay. Which model were they? I don't remember. Which models were you working on? Character load. Yeah, I think it is this is probably the second NPC, right? But also the first was set as alive. That is what I'm not. That is what, you know, makes me wonder, right? So now we have two NPC and both have been set as alive. True that one has been set as alive false, but then has been immediately changed to true again, right? And I was going to start doing some spares, but I remember you wanted things like nest, dives, etc., which I will practice do it when I start. Ah, yeah. We did all of that, by the way. We have all these buildings. You see all these buildings? I did them myself. And we have them in game now for the tribes. Yes. I think it was quite some time ago then. At least a month or so. Why are we entering this set alive like 20 times? I don't know, but fine. Okay, so here we have the two NPCs, right? This one is alive true. And this one is alive false. I don't understand what is going on. I mean, how can this be alive false? Is it the brain that is false? Do we have an alive state for the brain different than the... do we have... right. Because that may be, maybe that we have... NPC is alive. NPC is actually a brain, right? NPC is not an APS character. But he's alive of the NPC. If NPC actor is no, an NPC actor is valid for sure, bro. Oh, why is entering here continuously? Update NPC needs. If NPC is alive or not, NPC is alive and is applicable when dead. But anyway, NPC actor is valid for sure. An NPC actor is alive, right? Is Is anyway saying yes, right? Is anyway saying that he's alive. So let me Yeah, you do a great job. Only a few weeks. Seems like yesterday to me, but you're very productive. So probably feel like a longer time to you. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I think that it feels that way. I also started to make a plane shift card game in the meantime. Mm. What? What? No, it's not this. Fuck it. Ah. Wait. It's not this. It's not this. It looks like it's this, but it's not this. It's probably this. No? Okay. Okay. Sometimes debugging, boys, is hard. Okay, so info. Can I get my debug? Thank you. So where the hell are you printing in this mess the alive, huh? Oh my god, this mess is too long. NPC position. NPC position. PC client. Add the brain information as well. What is this thing? Once Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so we are also... NPC get brain info. Because this one is actually coming from the... from the brain information. So it's coming from here. Hmm. Yeah, it's dumping everything. I'm just trying to understand where the hell is that, but I think he's here at this point, right? Yeah, he's here. He's here. NPC actor is alive. So it is saying that our NPC actor, consumer character C0, with PID oh Jesus. With ID, but if I search ID, I will never find it. With ID, no, ID is even worse. Wow, our character is just one or two variables, huh? With PID 42. That is the mess, I think. That is the mess. I think that this character is pointing to the wrong actor. The funny thing is why it doesn't happen for the second one, right? So it happens with the first, but doesn't happen with the second. So the second is alive and kicking, while the first NPC is considered dead, right? And they are born through the same function, which is spawn member 42 warrior, where 42 is the template, right? So they go through the same exact function, right? But for whatever reason, the first one is considered dead and not alive. Because we are loading the template after... I think maybe that, huh? No, as in... Well... I mean, we actually saw load character 42 after the first initialization, right? So in theory, it could be possible. I don't know. It's a kind of a tough problem, guys. I lost a bit the motivation tonight for this. I have to think about it, but it's definitely something kind of broken into this. The other problem, right? We have a few problems. The first problem is this, but the second problem is that when we attack the guy, right? The guy is not answering back. So let me see if our consumer tribe is using the proper spawn member 42 warrior. So member 42, right, should have a definition if I search ID 42. Okay, character ID. One day we will normalize that. Yeah, you see, this one is using this NPC type, right? So this is our NPC type. This is our NPC type. And if I go NPC type this, we get that. And that is derived from Abstract Tribesman. And Abstract Tribesman because there is an inheritance in all of this, right? There is a freaking crazy inheritance. Okay, this one does not have fight by default. This one does not have fight by default. Well, it doesn't have fight by default, but if I attack, it goes into behavior fight, right? But if it doesn't have fight defined, then it's gonna fail. Is this the reason why it's not fighting back? Probably yes. Probably yes, because we have requires parents, master NPC, and a complete fighting behavior. You see? So yeah, it's not fighting back, I think, because it doesn't have the fighter. But now the question is, right? For the tribes that are already fighting back. For the tribes that are already fighting back. For example, SC NPC types. SC NPC types. Yes. So he's using fight as a. He's using fight as an additional. Okay, fine. Why we did it this way? Why in the dummy database, right? We don't have master NPC fight, but we have abstract tribesman. Right? Is it because we want? Is it because the tribe needs to? Because this is all filled in. I understand. Because okay. But if we add fight, we can see what happens, right? If we add fight to if you add fight to what? To consumer? Yes, I would say. If we add fight to consumer tribesman, right? And then we restart this thing. Because I think we made it a bit simpler because I didn't want to go crazy with them fighting or be getting aggro, right? So and I basically disabled it. But still we need to fix the fact that one of the two tribes member is dead, and that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I think there is a confusion between the archetype and the actual NPC. And I think the brain is associated to the archetype and not to NPC and is messing up. I think it is what is happening. Wow, the guys are rotating a lot. Okay, I don't know which one of the two is dead, but let's say that we attack... Because the dead one we cannot attack, right? For obvious reasons. Because he's dead. So this one is the dead one, which doesn't look dead, but... And this one is the alive one, right? So now if I attack this guy... Oh, fuck. I had 3 million... Oh. 3 million damage. I had 3 million damage, so instantly died. Okay. Okay. Easy. You have to redo it. Yeah, because I had like 6,000 in swords, right? So I do like 10,000 damage with one hit. The miniature is still not delivered, by the way. It's there somewhere in India. The package is still there in their warehouse and is not getting delivered for whatever reason, but we will see. Okay, so I guess that the guy that is ready for work is the guy that is alive, right? So let me just set my... Okay, let me set my sword to a more reasonable value. And then let's attack this guy. No, this guy is the dead guy. Okay. Then this guy. Ah, fuck, I didn't make myself attackable. Ah, yes. Very nice. Okay, so now he fights back, right? Now he fights back. And he follows me, and he tries to kill me. Okay, that's very nice. I'm in his mouth, no! It's gonna kill me! Jesus, I died. He killed me. Okay. Okay, so now at least they fight back, right? But, I mean, we can create maybe 3 of them and see if with 3, one reacts to the attack of the other. So we will have 2 alive, right? We will have 2 alive. Okay, let's do this. Let's have in the script... why the first one is dead, I have no idea. But we will create 3 of them, and hopefully the third one will be alive like the second. I hope so. I hope so. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Let's go, boys. Let's see if now we have 3 of them. One hundred 20 minutes for finally being killed by this consumer. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we have 3. Now the only problem is to identify who is the one that is alive. But let's attack this guy. No, this is dead. Let's attack this guy and see if also this guy reacts, okay? Looks like the answer is no. So only one guy is attacking us. The other guy doesn't care. Oh my god, also this one is dead. We have 2 dead now. Uh-oh, I think I died. No! Okay, so we have a kind of a problem in the sense that it seems that there is only one NPC alive from the tribe, because now we created 3 and 2 were dead. So, which is very strange. Okay, I need to investigate this, guys, but not tonight. I think I consumed my willingness to investigate this problem tonight. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't fix it. I didn't fix it, but maybe tomorrow we will fix it, okay? I think yes. But I think we understood a lot of stuff, right? We understood a lot of stuff. So I think now I have in my brain, not in the NPC brain, pretty much what is happening. And we have the problem of this thing not working as expected. So I think the next check we have to do is to check if I think we need to check the following things. We need to check you know, if the 3 creatures... Well, we can do it with 2 anyway. We can do it with 2 because the problem is the same. Check if the 2 creatures have unique brains or not. Right? Because my feeling is that the brain is getting reassigned to the next one. And so basically when the last is created, the previous one is... yeah, exactly. I think that is exactly what is happening. No, I think that is exactly what is happening, because the test with 3 was very revealing, right? So I think that when we create the next NPC, we set the previous to dead. And I think this happens because... This happens maybe, I don't know. Because we go through their clear state, right, before reassigning. So we clear state on the previous guy, then we clone and reassign, and so the last one is alive, but the previous are not. Then good night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Yes, I'm gonna go because this problem is too hard, and I don't want to tackle it now. But I think that this may be the reason. Huh? This may be the reason. I think we only have to check. I mean, one quick. I mean, if we want to do one quick test, we can do this. Right? If we really want to do one very quick hack, we could remove, right? We could remove set alive to false here. I mean, if you want, this could be the last test. We remove it. Which obviously that one we need for other reasons, so I cannot really remove it, right? But it's just a test. So if I remove it, and if I recompile everything, I think they will be all alive. I think they will be all alive, because I think it's that single line that is messing up. I think it's this line. And the idea is that you set it to not alive so that it doesn't do stuff, right? It doesn't react, it doesn't do stuff while you are cloning it. But then we clone it. And we set the is alive on the next one. And the first one was disabled. I think there is something like this that is happening. I think there is something like that. The problem is that I need this set alive to false. I don't remember for what, but I need it because I added it, right? I added it because basically the NPC brain was still active while dead. Yes, yeah, that was the reason. So I need this, but I need to be sure that I set it to true. Well, we can also do it after the cloning. Yeah, I think I'm getting in my mind, in my head, some solutions, right? So I think we can just reset to true after the cloning, and that would be probably enough. That is probably enough. But I think that now they will be all alive. I think that now they will be all alive. So, yeah, I think so. I'm like 90, well, let's say 85. 85% sure. Let's say 85, my boys. I did some reasoning on the card game. Because I had a call this evening before dinner with a friend, and we discussed about the card game. And while discussing, there were a few good ideas for the card game. This place, yes, this place. Yes, all three will be alive, I think. All three will be alive. Let me see. This guy's alive through. And they move as well. This guy's alive through. And this guy is alive through. So now they are all three alive, you see? So my theory is correct. Is the fucking clear state. So, but now we can do a test though. Now we can do a test. If I attack one, if the others are attacking me. Huh? Hello? I mean, it took him a bit to react, but only one attacked me though. No, I have to attack them explicitly, right? So they don't tribe react. I have to attack them explicitly. So if I attack them explicitly, then they attack me. But they don't do it automatically. You're slow, guys. You're very slow. Run! Run! Jump! Avoid! Play! I'm dead. And sometimes the dead animation doesn't play. I don't know. Like now the dead animation didn't play. I don't know why. This is something else. Okay. Okay, so this is not a maybe. This is not a maybe, right? This is sure, right? This happens because clear state. So this is not a maybe. This is a sure. Sure, 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 sure. Sure. This happens because clear state before. Yeah. So I need to understand why this is called and then to clear it. So obviously we need it in, right? We need it in. But otherwise when the NPC is dead, it start to do stuff, which is not a good thing, right? So we need to set it to. So we need to put a breakpoint here, see when this clear state is getting called, and then reset the NPC to alive after, right? And I think this will fix it. But still, they are not attacking United. They are not attacking United, which is very strange, because in theory... someone was saying that... someone was saying that this was working on the Riverlings, for example, right? There was a Riverling tribe. There was a Riverling tribe that was attacking altogether. But anyway, I want to go tonight. I don't want to be too late tonight. So I will say bye-bye, but I think we are close. We are close. We are close. We are very close. So I will see you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. If you want to be here, that would be fantastic. And if you want to click follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, we are trying to reach 950 followers. So please do it. And if you want to download our game, you can go to Steam and download it. Fantastic, huh? Or you can go here on download now and download the game for Windows, Linux, and Mac. And yep. Good night, everyone. Bye. Today I also arrived a bit late. I hope tomorrow I can be a bit more productive. Let's see. Bye-bye.